Hi. Hello. All right, on your way.
Stephen, what does it do? You guys play a lot of all bench units. Billy likes to. But what does it do when you're blending?
Play a lot of bench units.
Yeah, like all primary bench
Yeah.
units. To start a quarter, if it's the fourth quarter or even the second quarter. I know you've started to kind of change that with Paul. Going into the second unit to start the second quarter. But what does it do when you're mixing a starter? Say whether it's one guy or if it's even two, when it's like you or Paul or you and Carmelo with that second unit to start a quarter.
So the question is, what does it do?
Yeah, what does it do to like change the balance of the team when it's only second unit players as opposed to, maybe two starters with the second unit players?
I mean, it's weird because it's it's so dependent on the other team's matchups, really, honestly. So that's when obviously you get random people in there. But I guess in terms of like offensive efficiency, maybe I haven't seen the statistics. I'm just saying. I think throwing PG in there actually helps out a lot more with the second unit, and that sort of thing. I mean, whenever you could get someone like PG on in any sort of bloody, five, it's always a good thing, So, I mean, that's probably my guess on it. Ask old mate, coach. That's hard. I just go with the flow. I go with the flow. Yeah.
But you saying going with the flow, is that comfortable for you when you're able to, start a quarter with the second unit as opposed to, starting on the bench and coming back with Russ like you typically do?
I mean, yeah, I don't care. It's my job. As soon as he says to go in, it's like, yep. He's thought about it, and this is probably just going to put us in the best position to win. So, and we just do that, really. Pretty that simple, honestly. Yeah.
You guys had a chance to look at Miami yet? And if so, anything stand out to you about tomorrow?
They're a good team. It's just the way they run their sets and stuff. They're really disciplined. They play with pass a lot. Transition is definitely one of their things. It's weird. They run like a slow transition as well. It's not your typical like really fast pace. They do that, but like they still keep you kind of offset, like Dragic does, the way he probes and stuff in transition, which is kind of bizarre to see. It's really good. Good from him.
Is that meant to kind of hunt 3-pointers that way? Or?
Yeah. So usually when those slow transition, that's what I mean. Is like just probing, ain't really just trying to attack. He's just kind of fake attacking and setting up for these trail threes. Olinick and I guess Ellington maybe. Yeah. So old mates. Yeah, they're popping threes. But the way they run their set and stuff, they have a lot of freedom. So which is it's a bit dangerous. So we just got to look out for that, to be honest. A lot of their players are quite smart. James Johnson, really good player. Sorry.
Stephen,
uncalled for.
Sorry. You've said before about Terrance that he's kind of like he's a sponge. Like you tell him one thing and like he retains it really quickly.
Yeah.
How have you seen that help him throughout this year?
How have I seen it help him?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just your normal stuff, mate. If you could retain any knowledge that you receive, and being able to call upon it at will, it's pretty good. You'll be in good shape no matter what you do. So I mean, that's all he's been doing so far, and a lot of it, the credit's got to go more towards his. I mean, obviously his willingness to learn, but just how hard he works at the things that you tell him. That's where most of the credit's got to go to, because you could tell him, I could say, and this you got to do this. You're giving him like a theory, really. He goes out and really drills them out with the coaches and stuff, that's where you'll really actually learn it and get used to the movements of it. So the credit goes to there.
Can you you think of any specific examples where that's happened, where you've told him something and you've seen him immediately start to apply it?
Yeah. So the start of the year, it was pretty much just our defense, our perimeter defense. Man, it's hard. I'm not being a dick, but I'm trying to dumb it down. So the big, if say they run a set, they're running split action. You guys can search up. So they run split action, the big up top. Like we told them once, just to get up into the ball, rush them over. If you get clipped or whatever, you screen it, it's really complicated at full speed. After we told them that, man, you just clicked it real fast, which is quite bizarre. Over the 5 years that I've been here, most of the guards, even Dre was trash. No, Joe was trash. Joe was garbage. But you know, and so then his ability to just be able to do that straight away was, you know, obviously you see that as a player, learning these techniques and whatnot. You know, so it's the best example I got for you.
So, how was the concert last night?
That was good, mate. Concert, wee bit of music, vibing.
Are you like a Lorde fan, or Run the Jewels was the other group that was there?
I mean, I showed up for Lorde.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about the other guys, but yeah, I showed up for Lorde. Just because one, she's Kiwi, so that's 99% of the reason. And then also, it's just bonus, she makes really good music as well. So me and Dre just rocked over and just had a good time, mate. You know.
Is that a thing? Like, you know, New Zealand being the place it is, do New Zealanders tend to like support each other in their endeavors?
Yeah. You don't do that in America?
Oh well, I mean, sure.
Kind of, yeah, sure. Some of them. Yeah, it's just normal. I thought it was just normal country thing. You see a fellow countryman, and especially when you're in another country, you just automatically, hey mate, hi. You know, let's establish rapport.
Is it presumptuous to think that like all celebrity New Zealanders or people of high status in New Zealand like know each other? Like would it be presumptuous for me to think that?
No, I don't think you're asking. Do we know each other?
Yeah, like
is it fair to assume it?
Yeah.
Nah, not honestly. Not all of us know each other.
Right.
Obviously, we heard of one another. I think. I should stop saying we. I'm not even sure if I'm like in that cool club. I always think there's like an extra cool club up top. So them, I'm not sure. Like if they, you know what? Just put that over there. So I'm not sure if they like met each other or whatever, or like know each other like that. But I know they know of each other. Does that make sense? It sounded weird. Words are hard.
Who is in the cool club?
Huh?
Who is in the cool club?
No idea. Search it up, mate. Do me a favor. Come on, learn about my country, please.
I mean, from your
Speak.
perspective, who do you view as being in that cool club?
No, it's not from New Zealand. Old mate Gordon Ramsay. It's from the UK. But I don't know anyone from New Zealand. I know it's weird talking about your fellow countrymen, especially being Kiwi. You can't just see them as normal people. You don't like, oh my god, this person. It's like, yeah, he's old mate. Yeah, good on him.
Steve, on that note, you when you get introed, you don't say, it doesn't say from University of Pittsburgh. It says from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Why'd you choose that?
It's where I'm from. I think it's fits better, no? A bit more different as well. Everyone's saying their university and stuff. It's like, I'm from New Zealand. So, yeah.
So it's a pride thing.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely proud to be New Zealander.
It's not a knock on Pitt at all, is it?
No. I like my country more than Pitt, put it that way. So I chose New Zealand. Yeah.
Anybody else? Thanks, Stevie.
So